this speech, he's working on the keynote address. Derek has been a member of the National Stuttering Association for 3 years. His goal is to give the keynote address at the annual national conference. So today, you, the audience, will include people who stutter, their families, and speech-language pathologists. That's who you will be. The goal of this speech is to inspire a change of perspective on how living with a stutter impacts our lives. Please help me welcome Derek as he presents his speech entitled, Change Your Lens.
Welcome to the 33rd annual National Stuttering Association conference. I am honored and it's a privilege to deliver the keynote address to you this morning. Now we are all here for one reason: a stutter. Whether it's yours, the person who you love, or a person that you work with on a daily basis. It's the common ground that binds us together and gives us our shared experiences in life. And I state this obvious fact because the main focus of my address will not be stuttering. Instead, I want to give attention to what I think is more important and will have impact on your stutter and mine. And that is perspective. How we view ourselves, our lives, and the world around us. And I have a quote that encapsulates this exact message. Marcus Aurelius, who was in fact a real person and not just a character in Gladiator, said that everything that we hear is an opinion and not a fact. Everything that we see is a perspective and not a truth. Now, I believe this, and I also believe that the quality of our lives is directly correlates to the quality of our perspective on life, and because of that, today I will challenge you to change your lens. Now, we all have our own views on life, and we often will equate that to what's real or what's the truth. We often see one reality and one definitive view or perspective of that reality. But that's not really true. What I believe is that there is one reality and multiple perspectives. I use this chair as an example. If I tripped over this chair on the way up to the podium, it's an obstacle and a hazard. If I'm tired and I sit down in it, then it's a convenience. This chair, the existence of this chair is a reality, but how we view it is based on our individual experiences, and our experiences can change the color, hue, and temperature of our reality and greatly impact what each of us sees around us. So I want to challenge and guide you to consciously change your lens or perspective. I've identified 4 different lenses that if you adopt will greatly increase the quality of your life. First is lens of reality, abundance, acceptance, and clarity. And I'll also give you the key to adopting each of these lenses. Now we all have a choice on a daily basis to adjust our perspective on each circumstance that we encounter, which will impact our experience of the circumstance. And I'll be talking about a few of those this morning and telling you about which lens to adopt in each case. And the first is speaking, of course. Whether you have a stutter or not, to speak in public is a challenge for everyone. And a few years ago, I realized how important your perspective on that is to adjust how you approach it. I found myself, I was waiting to give my graduate thesis to a small group of my professors and colleagues. And as the fear and terror kept building and mounting, what I realized is that this felt the exact I felt the exact amount of fear as I did when I jumped out of an airplane at 14,000 feet. Now, how is it that giving a speech in front of a small group of people, which pose no threat of injury, harm, or death, inspired the same amount of fear as jumping out of an airplane, which could have killed them? It's illogical and it's not rational. Does everyone know what the second most common fear amongst all people is? Yes. So it's, no.
Death.
That's wrong. Death, yes. So what's number 1? Speaking. Which means that for a good bit of us, the prospect of staring into the ball of a microphone is worse than staring into the barrel of a gun. That makes no sense at all. Adopting the lens of reality is important because you must always be clear and real about what the consequences are of your actions. And if the perception of the consequences is exaggerated beyond what the consequences are, then that irrational fear of the unknown will hold you back, will keep you from doing things that you want to do and from reaching your own goals. Now, the key to adopting this is to take the fear that's in your head, put it on a piece of paper or tell somebody and bring it into reality and see how it stacks up. Because in your head, I feel like I'm gonna die if I give this speech is different than putting it on paper or you tell somebody. It sounds ridiculous when it's brought into the real world.